Okay, Google Fusion Tables is great. It's amazing. You can take the information from a form, which of course is stored on a Google spreadsheet. And I've made this starter form here where you guys put in your responses. And so I'm just going to select it. It's just a Google spreadsheet. And I'm going to click next. Now, if you want, you could play with a data set that already exists or try a tutorial. But I'm going to go ahead and go here and finish. And the cool thing is we are going to map all your locations and all your information in one very cool Fusion Table map. So Fusion Tables has loaded now. It looks similar to the spreadsheet, but you'll notice some different things. It's got the rows here. That's where I can do my changing of information. The cards here. So these are informational cards, which is the information you filled out. And it's already mapped a place you wanted to visit. So you guys, it's geocoding. Let's see where this group of folks who filled this out before the session want to visit. All right, it's almost finished. And fully geocoded, a place you'd like to visit. Boom. Looks like you guys want to visit all over the world. So there we go. Johanna wants to visit Greece. Me too. And let's see. Lori wants to visit San Francisco. So you can see this is pretty cool. Now notice the images that you put in are not showing, so we can go change a few things. We can go over here to rows. And first of all, I forgot to show you on the map, you can decide what shows in the info window. So actually, the image wasn't showing. So I'm going to add the image, and I'm going to take off your last name and the timestamp, make it a little more anonymous. And so that'll be good. So we're going to save that. And now when I click, you'll see that it doesn't have the last name anymore. And so this map is you can embed it. You can share the link to it and have an interactive map. You could sit here and make a QR code to this map right here so people could access it. However, it's not, it's still private. So you will have to fix that part, and it'll warn you about that when you publish it. When you try to publish it, it'll warn you whether it's public or not, or private. So say I want to, it didn't recognize any other locations, and birthplace is a location. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to change birthplace from a type text to a type location and save. And now birthplace is something I can map. So I'm going to go over here to my plus, and I'm going to add a map. And I'm going to select, it automatically selected birthplace, but I could choose it. And now it's geolocating your birthplaces. And so we will wait for these 24 people that got in to the form first and see where they were born. Okay, looks like most of you were born in the United States. We've got a Canadian here, and let's see, we have someone born in Israel. Okay, awesome. So right now, remember that it just picked some of the information. Again, the image is missing. The last name is back. So remember, I can go to the info window and I can turn on and off the information that I want and take off that timestamp, take off the last name. So that will change the info window that pops up. And now if I want to publish this, I can. It's warning me. Its table is private and won't be visible. So I'm going to change that visibility. And I'm going to change it from, you can make it public on the web. You can make it anyone with a link. Just make sure they can view it when I'm editing your map. You might want them editing your map. I'm not sure. Okay, so at this point, when I go to publish, I can get the link or I can get HTML to publish in a website. I can actually embed this in a website. So that is Fusion Tables, and they're pretty powerful. The fact that image is not showing is you can go back to rows where we do our editing, and you can actually go to the place where the image is stored. Somebody has a very long image there, and I can change that to the format to be maybe an 8-line image to give it a little more room. And that way, when I go to my map, that's showing an image. Let's see if Illinois had an image. There you go. Wisconsin. Wisconsin has their image in there. So that's Fusion Tables. They're very powerful. And again, when you first start using it, you can take the tutorial or use the data that they already have available.